とりあえず聞きに行こう。あ、もう終わり？じゃあ最後チャンドルだな。何を調査したい？
Bro, I gotta see if eating these big Bugsnax will make me big Chandler.
チャンドルだけアホだ
I
な。
saw this huge snack lifting stuff near the river. Big lifting? You know I gotta get me some of that.
了解。グローブステロニを捕まえる。クローブか。クローブステロニってトランポリン持ってるやつ？こっちはね。違う。クローブステロニ。そうだな。まあ、ちっちゃくすればいいだけだよな。ちっちゃくして、捕まえると。気絶させてね。やら、やった。何？どこ行った？そんなところに。うわー、まずい。終わらせるな。そう。はい。待って。ちょっと待って。割れろ。よし、来た。よし。自分から踏み見たこのバカめ。どうすかな。ほい。無理か。いけ、かかれ。よし。間抜けが。捕まえてやったぜ。よーし、これでお望みのもの手に入ったぞ。食べようぜ。クローブステロに。こいつが筋トレしてたっていうの？筋トレしてるか全くなかったけどな。どうしよう。じゃあ左角。こいつ角ねえじゃん、もともと。うわー、なんかデビルみたいな。感じるんだ。マジで。
I didn't get bigger at all. I guess I didn't get huge eating that big bunger either. You know what, bro? I'm just gonna admit to myself that it's not gonna work. Move on. Guess that means my investigation's over already.
あ、マジで？早っ。
What do I do now?
バグスナックスたちと戦うよ。言ってみるよ。
Bro, if I can't handle Big Bunger, I don't stand a chance against the rest.Goals for the future, maybe?
そうね、今無理でもな。他の人の調査手伝うよ。
I'm already helping where I can, bro. But I'm not a scientist. Floofty said if I touched their lab again, they'd give me an excoriating worthy of my fatuity.
まあ、ちょっと意味わかるけどね。まあ、リラックスしてないよ。
Relax, huh? I guess it's been a while since I just chilled.
ずっと筋トレしてるもんね。
Fixing up Snacksburg, training, life coaching.
でもそっか、修理とかしてたもんな。
I've always got to take care of Snorpy. What the grump?
めちゃくちゃ忙しいじゃん、チャンドル。
We ought to shoot some hoops.
バスケいいよ、やろうか。俺も暇だしな。バスケ。お、マジでやんな。
We're gonna take turns shooting hoops.
交互にボールをシュート。最初に5回ゴールを決めた方が勝ち。へえ。お、いいの？ハンデですか？やっちゃうよ、俺。つまり、もう入れ方は分かってる俺や。スリーポイントとか関係ないよね。ここだ！おい。いいよ。お、すげえ。お、すげえ。入りやがった。マジかよ。やるな、おい。だが、俺も外さんぞ。いやいや、3ポイント。いいよ。3ポイントとかないよね。よし、外した。よし。これも相当なアドバンテージになるはず。よいしょ。オッケー。おい、ずいぶん離されちまったようだな。お、入るが、やるね。だが、俺はもう外さないよ。もう、負けを認めた方がいいんじゃないのかい？よし。入れられるのか？あー、ダメだね。これはもう私の勝ちですね。負けを認めるなら今だよ。待ってやがな、こいつ。まだ負けを悟ってないというのか。これで終わりだ！
Whoa, 5 points!
オッケー、全然楽勝だったな。
Dog? I didn't know you were such a baller. We gotta have a rematch sometime.
まあ俺だけなんかどこに飛ぶかっていう線が見えてたからね。
Thanks for playing with me, bro.
記者パワーかな。
Now that we're done hanging,
パパラッ
I
チパワ
gotta
ー。
get back to Snacksburg. I gotta go check on Snorpy.
あ、戻んの？スノーピーはビーチでゆっくりしてるさ。
You sure about that, dog? One time I saw Snorpy lose a fight with a crapple. But that's not the point. Oh, bro, I'm gonna be real with you. This is the longest I've been away from Snorpy in years. And he's not okay without me. How about this? I'm gonna need some big energy for the trip back. You get me 2 of the biggest, strongest Bugsnax on this island. And I'll stick around till I'm fueled up.
マジか。パイロバイトとセリスティックを与える。あ、いいよ。もう持ってるからね。あらかじめ捕まえといてよかったな。帰っちゃうの？パイロバイト。うん。どうしよう。その花気に食わないな。いや、でもいいか。緑だしな。右腕。気持ち悪い。じゃあセリスティック。は歯かな。怖いわ。汚ねえ。やめろ。
So good though. No regrets.
せめてどっか向いてからやれよ。
Hey, while you were out there, I've been thinking. Before I go, I need some major guidance. Normally there's stuff I can't talk about because Snorpy's always listening in. So, if not now, when?
アドバイスをもらいに行こう。はあ。
Alright, Shelda's waiting.
あ、シェルダが？
Hey, Sheldog, can I get some of your wisdom?
Always, my child.
I'm worried about Snorpy.
Once more shall you be reminded. Snorpy is safer than we, Chandlo. Ease your burden.
心配しす
That's
ぎだ
not
と
what I
思うけ
mean.
ど。
I'm worried about the way he's been. All the paranoid stuff, the
そういうこと？
anxiety. I thought bringing Snorpy out here, out into nature, it might mellow him
あ
out. Flush all the bad vibes out of his system. But it's only gotten worse. I've known Snorpy all my life, but it feels like he's getting further away from
ー、
me.
結構深刻だ
And
な。
I just don't know what to do.
One must, in the path of the mother. No, hold on. One does not want one's words to be misinterpreted when one says, that boy needs therapy.
Well, yeah, for sure. And I'm trying to do that. I make sure he's safe, I listen to his problems, I try to help him feel valid, all of that stuff.
Chandlo, you are strong and wise and wonderful, and you can do everything to support him. But you cannot fix him. Understand? Snorpy is lost in a maze of his own making, and it will take a professional to help him escape.
誰？
That's a lot to take in. I need to think about it.
あんまり具体的なこと言ってないけど。
You'll thank me when you actually take my advice.
Hey, bro. While I'm still out here, I want to talk to Triffany and Floofty too. There's still more I gotta know, you know?
ああ。他二人にも聞くわけね。話してくれ、俺が頼むの？じゃあとりあえず許してくれそうなトリファニーで。チャンドルが話をしたいってさ。
Oh, I'm happy to chat with Chandlo.
そうね。
Let's meet by the campfire.
トリファニーは基本優しいからな。
What's going on, Chandlo?
Triffany, you know about history and like ancient societies and stuff. Shelda said Snorpy's lost in a maze of delusion. But what if it's not a delusion? What if there really is a Grumpinati?
Well, I've done some research on my own, and near as I can tell, there's no such thing. At least not in the way you see in the movies. There's no shadowy cabal secretly in control of the world.
あったとしても
Real
細々と暮らしてるかも
conspiracy
よ。
can't happen. And heck, there was an old literary society called the Grumpinati, but aside from the name, it's not at all what Snorpy talks about.
Are you sure? I mean, I've seen Snorpy's charts, and they kind of make sense.
Kinda is the important word here, though. Look, there are points of data on that chart that are real, but it's all those strings between them that are made up.
No,
Snorpy
those are
が
real. We got them from Gramble.
Oh, Chandlo, that's not, what I...
Let it go, my child.
Point is, Snorpy might be a talented engineer, but he's no historian, and he's certainly not immune to bias, you know?
そうね、
Yeah,
本気で信
I
じちゃっ
guess
てるけ
you're
どな。
right. I hope you're right. Thanks for talking to me, Drift Dog.
No problem! And if you ever want to know more about failed conspiracies throughout history, you know where to find me.
お、多少はためになったか？じゃあフルフティだけど、果たして話をしてくれるのか？
Oh, I suppose it was only a matter
あ、
of
お
time.
お、喜んで
Chandlo,
言って
I will be
る。
with him shortly.
しかも
Are
そ
we
ろそ
here
ろ
to
来る
speak
頃だ
ill
と
of
思って
my
たぞ。
brother? I will gladly go first. Complaint 1 of 294.
No, that's not why I asked you here. But I do want to talk about Snorpy. He wasn't like this when we were kids, right? I mean, he wasn't always so on edge, was he?
Snorpington has always had his imagination and his moral compass. But no, I suppose he's gotten markedly more distraught since our project's dissolution.
What happened between you two? I mean, I heard some of it from him, but I always wanted to hear your side too. And Snorpy doesn't really like me talking to you.
Oh, I'm aware. I have a pile of threatening letters to that effect.
そんなことしてたの？
However, I will gladly take this opportunity to set the record straight. We
Hi.
were working together on a government-funded research project. Advanced prosthetics that
医
are
学。
10 times stronger than an ordinary Grumpus.
へえ、
But
す
our
げ
dear
え。
Snorpington discovered that the government had less than savory plans for that technology. And despite my
Oh.
protestations, he tried to make those plans public knowledge.
Well, yeah, I don't blame him. Even you gotta admit, that's pretty jacked up, dog.
Am I the world's only optimist? That technology would have saved lives.
いやー、どっ
If it
ち
must
もどっ
either
ち
exist
だ
with some
な。
consequences or not exist at all, I think the choice is clear.
Easy to say when you aren't the one
シェル
living
だ
with the
毎回
consequences.
口挟んでくるな。
Yeah, where did you come from? Shoo! Unfortunately, Snorpington agreed with you. He tried to play whistleblower, but before he could make a sound, we were both fired. And
フ
after
ルフティま
that,
でね。
there was a campaign to slander both of us, to discredit any allegations he might still make.
So, there really was a conspiracy against you two?
If you must call it that. But only the most boring sort with paperwork and lawsuits.
うん。
Still, that means it's not all in his head.
Don't mistake justification for reason. Snorpington has moved well beyond the realities of our situation.
All right, Flifty. Thanks for telling me all that.
Happy to have enlightened you. Honestly, I expected this conversation to involve more shouting and
Headlock.
headlocks.
Nah, not this time. We're cool. But hey, we should talk more often. And maybe I can show you how to headlock me.
教えてどうなんだよ。
Perhaps. But for now, my work beckons.
チャンドルはいいやつだからね。すげえアホだけど。オッケー。とりあえず話聞いたね。どうチャンドルなんか分かった？もう一回バスケットできるやんないけどね。じゃあこれからどうすんだ？
Bro, I feel like there's a huge weight on top of me. And it's not the kind I can lift. Snorpy never would have come to Snacktooth if I didn't push him into it. All I do now is make him exercise and ignore all the stuff I don't understand. Shelda's right. I don't know enough to really help him. And thinking I do is only making it worse. I'm gonna stay here. Until everybody's ready anyway.
お、残ん
I
の
need
か。
some time to just think.
なるほどね。さあ、みんなを手伝いましたけど。とりあえずトリファニーに聞けばいいのかな？調査完了したね。
Oh, that's nice. Well, if that's the case, then I'm gonna go gather everybody up so we can share what we all learned.
オッケー。
This might be
チ
a
ャンドル以外ね。
long meeting. So let me know if you've still got some business to do.
いや、まあ、全然いいよ。
Fantastic. All right, everybody. Team meeting. Thanks for meeting, everybody. It seems like we've all had an interesting time so far, yeah?
Indeed. I must say, I'm eager to see what grisly curiosities you found in your studies, Professor.
Ooh, I better not go first. I'm sure I'll just ramble on all night. Say, Chandlo, did you ever find a way to get bigger?
Not physically, nah. But I did grow in, like, a metaphorical
比喩
way.
的な意味でね。
Sorry I couldn't help more with the science.
Do not apologize, child. Knowing oneself is the most valuable kind of knowing.
And, Shilda, what did you find out about Mother Nature?
With some additional insight, one has learned that Bugsnax are indeed children of the mother. Yet toxins still. Just as every fang dripping with venom, every flower glistening with poisonous sap. A reminder that nature can be very unkind.
Grump, yeah? Nature's hardcore!
Like some, the ancients may have worshipped the mother, but her life was lost on them. The tooth remains broken, and one believes that this was not the work of the divine. The truth of its destruction and rebirth remains shrouded.
That is so interesting. Oh, I swear, we've got to talk about history soon, Shilda.
But first, let us discuss my findings. With some minor assistance, I was able to reproduce the newly discovered shrink spice. After some experimenting, I've learned that these big Bugsnax are actually small by default. Something about the snack matter on this island causes them to enlarge. I believe I understand the how, but I've yet to discover the why.
There is no why, Floofty. Things simply are.
Using my words against me. Invent your own wisdom, you sagacious charlatan.
I would, if you ever listened to anybody but yourself.
また喧嘩しとる。
Please, let's not start.
あ、でも笑ってるぞ。ほら、トリパニー分かり合えるんだよ。
Was that happening now?
Ha! You missed it, Drift Dog! Floofty and Shilda teamed up to brain slam this mystery!
They have?
Shocking, I know. The things I do for science.
Yes, the path is ever winding. But one apologizes for the distraction, as it is time to feast on the fruits of the historian's knowledge.
Oh, well, I've certainly learned a lot, but there are still plenty of mysteries abound, and I think it's possible we'll find all the answers inside the temple. Unfortunately, there's a bit of a collapsed hallway there, and I've got no way to get through.
I believe we may have a solution for that. My combined research with Shilda has produced something quite useful indeed.
何ダイナマイトとかじゃないの
Floofty asked me to build
Don't ruin the surprise. Trust me, it will be very entertaining.
A more ominous sentence has never been uttered.
何気になるけど、楽しみにしようかな。
Sounds good to me. Let's head to the temple. Well, there it is. Think you knew something about this debris?
No problem, Drift Dog. Floofty, let's get the thing ready.
Of course, the thing. You, place your buggy ball on the ground in front of us.
はい、わかった。どうぞ、俺の弾です。
Good. Now turn around.
後ろなんだ
We wouldn't want to ruin the surprise, would we?
ここは楽しみだけど。
I've got it out of the ball.
Slippery little thing. Keep it
は、ハリー、何してんだ
What the grump is that stuff?
You'll live.
俺だけ後ろ向くのお前ら後ろ向けよ。あれストロビーがおお、なんだおお、でかくなってないなんか。
Whoa! Don't let go!
うわ。
Oh no, you don't!
チャンドロー。
Gotcha.
やべえ、めっちゃ振り向きて。
You may now turn around.
あ、もういい？本当に？
Bro, feast your eyes on the new and improved.
おお、本当にでかくなってる。
I wanted to call it the engorged strabiform or
満
bacular
腹スラビー型
encasement,
円
but
形
we
箱。
can't always get what we want.
どっちも
With
別に。
this much snack power, we can tear down.
マジで？
Whoa!
壁も壊せるのすげえな。本当に行くよじゃあ。行きます。ぶち壊せ。おお、すげえ。
Finally got a way
Powerful.
in. Nice teamwork, everybody.
Problem solved. You are all very welcome.
Oh yeah! Big Strabby!
ビッグスラビ
Center
ー。
yourself, Chandlo. This is not a creation to be celebrated, but to be feared. Yeah, but we did do pretty good, huh?
Ooh, I could ask a million questions about how that works. But first things first, let's poke around in these ruins.
オッケー、俺のストラビーが先に行っちゃったの。何これ、過去に戻ろうだって。聖堂の中で手がかりスキャンしよう。うわー、強すぎる。パワーが強すぎる。こっち来い。よしよしよしよしよしよし。うわー、ちょっと待って、しまえない。こんなのしまえないよ、俺のポケットに。とりあえずスキャンしようか。マザーの石像。これがマザーか。部屋を見守っているマザーナチュラルの巨大な石像。何これ。聖堂の壁画。この壁画には巨大な口の生贄となっているグランパスの姿が描かれている。生贄になってるのか。巨大な口の生贄。はあ。なんだこれ。あ、シュリンクスパイスだ。こんなところに。これはこの絵画には古代グランパスたちがセレモニーの準備をしている様子が描かれている。セレモニー。あ、これマザーナチュラじゃね？これは角のある石像。この石像は完全に破壊されてしまった。これは古代グランパスのリーダーだったのだろうか。これは封じられた井戸。部屋の中央にある大きな穴。完全に封じられている。じゃあこれはストラビー、ビッグストラビーボールでできそうだけど、とりあえず話を聞こう。ここは悪い場所だった。
That's an understatement. I told you that the stone grumps did ritual sacrifice.
控えめすぎて分かんなかったな。何言ってんのか。
This was the place. They'd throw grumpuses down that pit, offering them up to
中央の穴か。
whatever's down there.
下に何がいるんだ。
Is that why the Bugsnax here get so big? Because the soil's been uniquely fertilized?
土壌に何か違うものが。なんだ。何した何これ。何したの。知らんところでなんかすんな。
Kinda reminds me of Snorpy's lunch pads.
おー。
Indeed, yet large enough to launch something of significant size. In fact, it seems to be perfectly suited for the big buggy ball. I believe an
確かに。
experiment is in order.
そうだね、お楽しみの実験タイムだな。ここに入れて打ち出して、これ壊すってこと？さあ、こっちに来い。あ、ごめんね。かすめた？
Sprout got locked in there. Now what?
There seems to be a triggering mechanism on the back. It may require a jolt from the snack grappler to activate.
はあはあはあ。じゃあこれ古代の装置でしょ？ってことは古代の人はこれ装置を使ってたってこと？バギーボールとかそんなわけないよな。はい。おお。うわ、なんだ。
Now, that can't be a good sign.
ねえ、なんかすごい揺れてるよ。 何？
Disturbance is emanating from the sealed pit.
Ready yourselves! A grave danger approaches!
下になんか巨大な何かがいるんだろ？
I get the feeling I'm about to get dunked on
諦めんな、
again.
まだ。早い。うわ、なんだこれ、でかー。何？チャンドロ、みんな？うわ、なんだ。うわ、あ、ビッグストラビーバギーボールが、上行っちゃった。うわ、なんかすごい降りてきた。何これ。チェダーボードルレックス。ジャングルの王はチェダーボードルが転がして攻撃してくる。双葉チーズっぽい背中を守ってくれる。じゃあなんかチーズを何とかすればいいんだな。ちょっと待って。何これ、どうすればいいの？あぶねえ。これどうすればいいんだ？すんげえ転がしてくる。あぶねえ。 一体どうすればいい？こいつには効くのかこれ。おりゃ、あ、効かんわ。どうすればいいかな。うわあぶね。どうすりゃいい？こいつらちっちゃくすればいいのか？いや、関係ないよな、きっと。怖い怖い怖い怖い怖い怖い。なんだよ。あ、なにこれ。あ、なんか掴める。あ、はいはいはい。この中にこれいるんじゃない？投げてこい。じゃい。よし、来た。おりゃー。あ、邪魔。あ、でもなんか火が入った。よし、いいぞ。やること合ってる。うわ、何か近づくな。うわ、ぶっ壊した。何？だがまだ3つあるぜ。さあ来いや。危ない。この野郎。さあこっち来いや。イエーイ。よし、入ったぞ。打ち出せ。よし、指入ったぞ。あ、そっちも壊されるか。あれ、しかしもうないぞ。おお、なんだ。おお、なんか上がってきた。俺も巻き込まれてる。うわ、なんか入っちゃった。俺入っちゃったよ。あ、抜け出した。抜けろ。なんか変になってる。よし、危ねえ。あ、みんな大丈夫か？ここら辺に横たわってる。これ一体どうすればいい？うわー、怖い。うわ、何これ。怖い。これで壊れないかな。バコーンって。いや、壊れないか。さすがに壊れないか。危ねえ。どうすればいい？うわー、怖っ。危ない。ほら、こっち来い。壊せ。これ壊せ。いや、壊れないのか。なかなか難しいな。みんな待ってろ。すぐ倒すからな。ほい。これ無理だよな。ほりゃ。危ない。すんごいもん投げてくんな。うわあ、おお、これだ。何回もつければこれた。ほいや、来いや。そしたらお前の終わりだぜ。あ、くそ。そっか。他のやつら邪魔だな、マジで。やめて、それ。さすがにやばい。くそ。邪魔だな、他のやつら。打ち出してこい。オッケー。おりゃ、今だ。よっしゃ、入ったぞ。いい感じよ。そしたらこれも同じ要領だね。岩を投げてくるはずだから。あ、でもこれだ。おお、何回もぶつければよかっただけだね。おっしゃ、食らいやがれ。いいぞ。まだ壊れんか。今度はどうなる？それも壊された。なんだ。おお、なんか扉開いたぞ。何？やめて。危ない。何これ。あ、なんかある。ここにあれを入れればいいのかな。やばい、岩投げはまずい。やばい、岩石封じされる。危ない。逃げろ。よし。で、ごま団子こっち投げてくるはずだから来い。はい。どうした？はい、こうか。よし、割れた。いいぞ。そっちも壊す気か？壊す気だな。ってことはまだこっちもあるってことだぜ。岩投げんなよ。よし、いいぞ。また投げてこい。危ない。今だ。危ない。岩投げてきてる。何？今当たらなかったか。くそ、ダメか。タイミングが悪かったな。だがまだもう一回やれる。もう一回来い。持ち上げてこい。来た。いいぞ。ほい。そしてすぐさまいる。オッケー。よし、いったんじゃない？まだ動けない。何痛え。何すんの？痛い。ちょっと待って、動けないんだけど。おお、なんだ？まだあんのか。おお、今頃ストラビーが落ちてきた。ビッグストラビーボールが。 なるほどな。迷路解けってわけか。この中でね。どうするこれ。そこに入れたいのか。そうか、この中で俺に向けさせるわけね。はい。よし、いいよ。入った。やばい、投げてきてる。怖い。危ねえ。いいぞ。よし、いいぞ。こうなったらどうなるんだ。こっち側行って何があるってんだ。はい。あ、はい。で、これで打ち出すんか。いけー。よし、割れた。今だー。つぼ。やめろー。いいでー。やばい。くそ、ところ構わず投げてきてんな。させるかってんだ。くそー。おりゃ。よし、来た。ちっちゃいぞ。いける。捕まえろ。何これはなんだ。ほい。よっしゃー。おとなしろ。観念しろ。よし。チェダーボールレックス。やったぞ。捕まえた。みんな見てたか。おい、大丈夫かお前ら。大丈夫か。生きているな。よし。チャンドロ無事か。マジで大丈夫かな。本当に食べるか。じゃあチャンドロに与えて大丈夫か。でかくなんのかな。いけチャンドロ、体を変えろ。おい気持ち悪い気持ち悪い。
I don't know if it's the adrenaline talking, but that's the best Bugsnax I've ever had.
本当文字通り体変わっちゃってるからね。
Let's check if everybody's okay.
そうだな。いやー強敵だった。
Good to see we're all in one piece.
That was the biggest snack I've ever seen. Nothing like a giant monster fight to get the blood pumping.
Speak for yourself. One is far too old for this.
Agreed. But now that the danger is past, I'd like to revisit what precisely all of this means.
You know, judging by the temple roof, the collapses, the crater, I mean, it's just a thought, but I think ages ago something big came out of that pit.
Well, yeah. We just saw the cheddar portal come out of there.
If the cheddar bottle could be handled by one mediocre journalist, I doubt it could destroy an entire civilization.
まあそうね。
I'm thinking much bigger and much nastier.
もっとでかいもん。
Something we can hardly even imagine.
The wrath of Mother Nature, or perhaps the wrath of those sacrificed.
Amusing as this grisly history is, none of that explains why the island suddenly rose from the sea.
確かに。
Maybe it wanted to be found.
見つけてほしかった。
Islands don't generally want things, Chandlo.
Unless those lost and vengeful lie dormant, still beneath our feet.
各自の見解はいいんだけど。
I think I've learned all I can for now. What say we call it quits today? For our own good.
All right, sounds good to me.
そうね、一番疲れたのは私ですが。
You wanna come back to the raft with us or keep exploring?
まあ別に探索することも特にないよな。うん、いいよ、戻ろう。
Wonderful! And on the way, I'll regale you with stories about other temple collapses.
さあ戻ろう。よし。戻るわけだね、こっから。
It seems like the more we learn about Snacktooth's
不気味さが増すか。そうね、あんまり謎解けてないからな。
But that's the dark side of archaeology. Civilization never collapses in a nice way. On the bright side, we might have just discovered the historical basis for the myth of Grumplantis. Grandma Lotta Blog would have loved to see this.
チャンドロ。
Grump, we've been gone so long. I'm gonna call Snorpy the second we get signal again.
そうね、
Hardly 'cause I
大好
miss
き
him
な
a
スノー
lot,
ピーにな。
but also so he knows it's us, so he doesn't try to blow up the raft.
I'm gonna need new bones after this. But one finally understands the mother's will.
石、本当に
Truth is not a vision of the past, but of our future. And you better be ready for it.
ああ、俺らもこういう文明になっちゃうってこと
I am skeptical of the idea that Krampus' sacrifice is the true catalyst for snack gigantification. However, this is infeasible and, yes, another test at the moment. Regrettably, I must leave with more questions than answers. However, rest assured that I am by no means finished researching this island.
それはいいや。ってことはいつかは解けるかもな。フルフティの手によって。とりあえず戻ろうぜ、お前ら。
Dog! Chandler, you're in one piece. And I mean, of course you are. I had the utmost faith in you.
Oh, please. You were likely in tears the entire time.
I was not. Trithany, what in the world did you find out there?
Oh, gosh. That's a long story. I kind of want to get home to Wamby first, if you don't mind. But let's meet up in town, and I'll tell you the details over some snack waters, yeah?
Yes, let's. Ah, and Shelda's alive and well?
Yeah, my joints are killing me. But sure. One must meditate with a tincture of willow and cloves.
If you inform me of the recipe, I could find a way to augment the effects. Consider this an effort to be less deliberately antagonistic towards you.
Thanks, I guess.
もうだいぶ仲良くなっちゃって。
Being helpful? Seriously, Chandler, what happened over there? Grumpanotti mind control? I don't know. We're just finding ourselves out here, Snorp Dog.
そうね。成長してんのさ。
Snorpy, I'm sorry for making you come to Snacktooth. Oh, well, that's all right. It may not be my favorite place, but I know you're just doing what you think is best. Yeah, that's the problem. Well, you sound like you've got something weighing on your mind. Yeah, I do. But I think it can wait. Let's just go home and chill, okay? Well, I'm nothing if not chill. Thanks for everything, dog. We'll see you back at Snacksburg!
おう、また後でな。はい、ということで、今回はここまで。いやー、長い旅だったな。まあでも、なんかいい話でしたね。なんかみんなが成長した感じがするな。はい、じゃあありがとうございました。